Hello, this is Jerry Ellison from PPC Renegade. Hey, if you've been slapped, suspended, disabled, and kicked off Google, you know how frustrating it is because most of the time you don't know why it happened, you don't know what to do about it, there is nobody to talk to, you either got no communication at all from Google, or if you did get an email, you really didn't know what it meant, and finally being kicked off AdWords usually has a pretty negative impact on your business. Well, you know, a lot of people who get kicked off Google come to us for help, and they're very confused about a lot of things. And I want to take a couple minutes on this short video today to clear up some confusion about one area that a lot of people have frustration with. And that is they come to us because they are certain that the site and the business model that they're currently marketing on Google is compliant with Google's advertising policies and guidelines. Now, sometimes they just think it is because they don't know what they're doing and it's really not. But other times, you know what? They're right. Their current site is indeed 100% compliant with Google's policies and guidelines. So the question is, well, why did Google ban them then? Well, often it's because they have a history with Google that is coming back to haunt them. The moment you open an AdWords account and you start putting stuff in it, you have a permanent history that stays with you forever. And it doesn't matter that you didn't mean to violate Google's policies and guidelines or that you didn't know what you were doing in the day. It doesn't matter that you aren't promoting that site or business anymore. It doesn't matter if you deleted every campaign, every ad, and every keyword in your account years ago. And it doesn't matter that you may not even own the domains anymore. What does matter is your history matters to Google. And like I said, sometimes people's previous AdWords sins come back to haunt them. Now, there are many reasons that bad advertising history could be the reason that Google has now suspended your account, but there's one that's kind of common. If you've been following our videos here on PPC Renegade, you may recall me mentioning that back in 2008 and 2009 that tens of thousands of marketers got Google slapped. Well, one of the common ways back then that everybody used to trick Google to get back on again was to just go out and buy a new domain name. Then they'd copy and paste it in the same AdWords campaign and start advertising the exact same thing all over again, just under this new domain. Well, needless to say, this isn't what Google wanted them to do. It showed Google that they made no effort at all to fix the violation that Google had a problem with, and that eventually really ticked Google off. And they just stopped being patient. Listen, they don't care what the excuse is. They just want the websites that have violations on them to be brought into compliance, period, end of story. It doesn't matter that you don't market them anymore, that you may not even own the domains anymore. And I've got a couple of other tips for you too. If you do reach out to Google and see if they will help you, don't get angry or disrespectful with them. That won't get you anywhere. They won't respond to that. And the second tip is be aware that that initial contact you make is with a customer service rep. And a lot of times they really don't know why you got suspended. They have to forward those kind of issues and questions further on down the line in Google. So many times the answer that you initially get from customer service may not end up being the correct one. So I hope this information about your history staying with you permanently has been helpful for you today. You really do have to know who to get the correct information from inside of Google. So if you feel stuck and you really don't know where to go for answers, that's where we can help you. We have spent almost 2 years now doing this, and we have helped many people get their accounts reinstated. We know what the Google AdWords policies and guidelines are extremely well. We know what Google wants. And we also know who to talk to, and we have those lines of communication in place. So if you've been slapped, suspended, disabled by Google, and you'd just like to see if it's really possible for you to get your original AdWords account reinstated again, just go over to our site at ppcrenegade.com. Fill out a contact request form. We will give you a free one-on-one 30-minute consultation. We will be happy to look at your unique AdWords situation, and we'll help you determine what you need to do to get those problems fixed. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for your time today. I look forward to seeing you soon on the next video. Take care.